What happens when a 1-minute trailer doesn't just shake an entire fandom, but also reopens the door to a connection between two people who somehow always make the world stop? Hello everyone, and welcome back to Jikook Moments, the place where every tiny detail between Jimin and Jungkook can unfold into a story much bigger than it seems. Today we're talking about something that hasn't just stirred the fandom, but has made the entire K-pop community pause. The Season 2 trailer of Are You Sure? The moment it dropped, that 1-minute video exploded, shooting straight to #1 trending on YouTube in just hours. A milestone that shows just how powerful their impact remains, even after years of changing, growing, and somehow still walking side by side. And it didn't stop there. Disney announced something that made the entire situation feel even more surreal: a global watch party, complete with a special video message from Jimin and Jungkook. For the fandom, this isn't just an event. It's a once-in-years moment, something that feels like a gentle invitation to look into their dynamic a little more closely again. If you think this is just about a trailer or a simple watch event, trust me, it's not. Because behind all of this, there's something you can't ignore. A warmth, a sincerity, and a connection that feels clearer than ever, especially after their latest Japanese interview, which left the fandom speechless, smiling, and maybe a little emotionally overwhelmed by how natural and effortless their chemistry remains. The Are You Sure? Season 2 trailer isn't just a travel teaser. It's a compilation of warmth, laughter, soft glances, and narration that flows with surprising depth, enough to make us ask, since when can 1 minute make a fandom's heart race this much? As soon as it was released, the fandom snapped straight into full mode, endless streaming, reaction videos, frame-by-frame analysis, and interpretations of every tiny sound and scene. There's something different about this trailer, quieter, more mature, yet more heartfelt. It feels like they're no longer two young boys exploring the world, but two grown men who understand each other on a deeper level. And of course, trending #1 within hours. This isn't just a win for content. It's proof that Jimin and Jungkook's chemistry remains one of the strongest forces fandom culture has ever seen. Momentum is everything. To keep the trailer at the top, the fandom's continuous support is essential. Every view increases visibility and strengthens the project's presence. It's not just watching a video. It's a way of showing that the two people at the center of this story still hold a special place in millions of hearts. And after witnessing the massive excitement online, Disney took the next big step. Disney's announcement sent the fandom into chaos in the best way. During the event, fans will rewatch episode 8 of Season 1, an episode famous for its warmth, comfort, and the effortless chemistry between Jimin and Jungkook. But the highlight, of course, will be the special message from the two of them. Fans are already theorizing. What will they say? What will their vibe be like? Will they hint at Season 2? And what kind of energy will they bring together? This watch party becomes a global moment where millions of fans experience the same scenes, at the same time, with the same emotions. A shared experience for two people who somehow make the world feel smaller and warmer. And just 1 day later, this is the moment we've been waiting for. Season 2 isn't just about traveling. It's about them. Two people who have shared more than just a career, their youth, fears, courage, dreams, and years of growing beside each other. Everyone feels the same thing. This season will be more personal, more emotional, and perhaps more honest. Despite being short, that interview unleashed thousands of fan discussions. But because the vibe felt too natural. When asked who their #1 person is, Jimin immediately said, "Jungkook." No hesitation, no thinking, no filters. The words simply came out, quick, sincere, and pure. That's Jimin. When he cares about someone, the whole world can see it without him needing to explain anything. Jungkook, with his classic playful charm, answered, "Army." A safe, sweet reply, but also very obvious that he understood exactly what was happening beside him. Jimin even teased him, "You should cut that part out." As if he caught Jungkook trying to dodge the moment. And Jungkook's reaction to being praised, it's the classic pattern we've seen for years. Praising Jimin? Easy to being praised by Jimin? Instant fluster. Not because he dislikes it, but because he likes it too much. When asked about traveling, Jimin answered in his usual aesthetic style. He wants to revisit beautiful places from their past photo shoots. For him, travel is emotional. Then Jungkook said something that made fans pause. He rarely travels. And traveling alone is a little scary. Fans who understand Jungkook's emotional world know exactly why this makes sense. He's always felt safest with someone he trusts. Someone familiar. Someone grounding. And over the years, that person has often been Jimin. Then came the moment that shook the fandom. When people travel, do they stay a week? Jimin, some people travel for a month. Jungkook, a month? I want to try that once. The way Jungkook looked at Jimin after saying it wasn't random. It wasn't for the camera. It was more like, I want you to know what I'm thinking. Not an invitation, but not an invitation. In the world of Jimin and Jungkook, many things don't need to be spoken. This is why their connection feels so deep. They have chosen each other behind the scenes, sought each other out backstage, shared their vulnerabilities and dreams, and even completed 2 years of military service side by side. During enlistment, they spoke almost every night. About their day, about life, about the future. And somehow, whenever the topic of future came up, they always appeared in each other's plans. This isn't a fabricated connection. It's a relationship built through time. Not chemistry for the cameras. Chemistry born from history. Everything from the past few days, the viral trailer, the global watch party, the special message, the Japanese interview, the fandom reactions, leads to one clear truth. Jimin and Jungkook's connection hasn't faded at all. If anything, it has matured, deepened, become even more undeniably them. Every little smile, shared laugh, quiet glance, they're pieces of a story we've followed for more than 10 years. They don't need to say, we're together. They don't need to declare anything, because the way they look at each other already says it. Season 2 of Are You Sure? Isn't just a comeback. It's a new chapter, warmer, more honest, and more mature. And for us, the fans who have followed this journey for years, now is the time to keep supporting, watching, sharing, celebrating, and helping maintain their momentum at the top. Because this story isn't ending. This story is starting again. Thank you for watching Jikook Moments. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications. Because the next moment might be bigger than you expect.